Been coming to have treatment to Kevin for about 25 years.
25 years.
Yeah, for me, for my brother, basically my whole family. My two boys and my mum. We all come to Kevin when we've got back problems, and Kevin puts us right. He puts us back on the road and he keeps us going. It's fantastic.
What was the exact problem? What do you do for a living?
I'm a London taxi driver, a black cab driver. Obviously, I'm sitting down a lot, driving around in the same position, and come here and the pain and the troubles that I have, Kevin seems to relieve all of them, and he's been brilliant, absolutely. Well, I wouldn't come back if he wasn't, so he's fantastic.
So you come here regularly, right?
I come here regularly, yeah, to see him, to keep myself okay. Obviously, sometimes you do things that make it worse, so yeah, it's been great.
Gary's got a very interesting story because, like I said, he's been coming to me on and off over 25 years for a variety of different problems, because he's come with back problems, lower back problems. He's come with upper back. At the moment now we're treating a problem in his rib. He's had a variety of different problems, sometimes related to work, where, you know, like you said, working in the London cab, sitting all the time, that's not good. But sometimes Gary plays a lot of sports. You know, he does golf and tennis, and obviously various activities have aggravated certain problems. But most of the time when he's come in here, we've recognized what the problem is, and we've been able to then give him the treatment to put the problems right and get these problems back, so he can get back to work and work normally and be out of pain for most of it. And as he mentioned, you know, I've treated his family. His mother, who was in her 80s when she was coming to have treatment. His brother for many years, also a black cab driver as well. His kids, both sportsmen, played golf and tennis as well too at a high level. So, you know, a variety of different problems, different people within the family, and all different ages as well, and being able to provide the treatment. This is the great thing about chiropractic, is that it can treat people. One of my patients is coming up to being 100 very shortly, and I can treat babies as well too. I treat a little child who had broke his leg and he's needing some rehabilitation to help him walk normally again. So we treat different problems and different conditions depending on every treatment is specific for that individual, for that particular problem. But most of these problems can and will respond well to chiropractic treatment from the treatment that we provide. Further to this, I just wanted to add that in Gary's situation, where he drives a long time, he sits for long periods of time. So whether it's sitting or standing, patients do jobs where they're on their feet, where they run stores, supermarkets, they're bending and lifting, but being on their feet, or if they sit for too long. But any job, working in the restaurant as well too, where you're on your feet, where you're in one position for too long, whether it's standing or whether it's sitting, it has the same effect on the spine, because if you put pressure on the spine and you're either sitting or standing for too long, it will cause the spine to compensate, which allows sometimes the segments then to slip slightly out of position, which if it starts to move out of position, it can pinch or trap in the nerves where they come out through the side here, and that pressure on the nerve causes pain, muscle spasm, inflammation, which by correcting through manipulation and massage, which we do here at the clinic, we can correct these problems and fix these problems for these patients, and get rid of their pain and get rid of the cause of the symptoms, not the symptoms themselves, but actually treat what's causing the problem. And therefore they get full benefit of the treatment, and long term we'll be able to manage and look after and keep these people working and keep them happy and active and happy and healthy for the rest of their life.